Good morning. We are so delighted to have so many people show up today for this this press conference. And a special thank you to Henrico County for coordinating today's announcement. My name is Heather Crislip. I'm Executive Director of the Richmond Forum. We have a number of elected officials with us today. Would you all rise for a second so we can acknowledge who we have in here in the room? Thank you all so much for being here. The Richmond Forum is best known for bringing world-class voices to Richmond. In 2018, we expanded that mission to empower the next generation of Richmond leaders to find and hone their own voices. Through the Richmond Forum Speech and Debate Initiative, we've grown competitive speech and debate programs across the region's public, middle, and high schools at a pace that caught national attention. The momentum that we've built is why that in June, the Greater Richmond region will host the 2026 National Speech and Debate Tournament, one of the largest academic competitions in the world. The tournament will feature 7,000 student competitors from 1,500 schools across all 50 states. It will also bring another 3,000 coaches, families, judges, and staff to the region. That is 10,000 visitors here for 5 days of competition. Events will span 11 sites across the region, including the Greater Richmond Convention Center, the Virginia Museum of History and Culture, and the Altria Theater, where 42 national champions will be crowned. The preliminary rounds will take place across 750 classrooms in 7 local schools, 4 of them here in Henrico County. This is the first time the tournament has been ever in Virginia, and the first return to the Mid-Atlantic since 2000. This will be a historic moment for the region. Today, we're here to announce which Henrico schools will serve as official competition venues and to celebrate the students from across the region who have earned their place on the national stage. But first, to help us understand the full scope of what this means for our region, economically, culturally, and reputationally, I'm pleased to introduce Catherine O'Donnell, President and CEO of Richmond Regional Tourism.
Thank you, Heather. Good morning, everyone. Richmond Region Tourism is thrilled to partner with the Richmond Forum in welcoming the National Speech and Debate Tournament to the Richmond region in June. As she said, this isn't just any event. It's one of the world's largest academic competitions with 7,000 students and fans and judges and families and friends. And they will be here in the Richmond region for one exciting week in our community. For me, what is most exciting is the energy that these students will bring. These are young people who are passionate about ideas and civil discourse and about using their voices to shape the future. And this June, the future will be on display right here, including some outstanding competitors from our own community, which is very exciting. Events like these create real impact. This tournament will drive significant economic impact activity across our region. Hotels, restaurants, attractions, local shops will all benefit as visitors experience all that we have to offer. And because the competition takes place at venues throughout the region, the impact will be widespread. This event reflects the kind of impact that we can achieve when our community collaborates to recruit meaningful events. Richmond Region Tourism and the Richmond Forum worked hand in hand to recruit the National Speech and Debate Tournament here. Believe it or not, conversations about this event began in 2019. At that time, it was a big idea, an ambitious goal, but one we believed in. Almost 3 years ago, we officially secured the win for 2026. And when we announced it, the response from the community was immediate and enthusiastic. This is truly a regional effort. I want to thank our partners at the Greater Richmond Convention Center, the Altria Theater, Henrico County and Henrico County Public Schools, Chesterfield County and Chesterfield County Public Schools, and the City of Richmond, and so many others for helping bring this event to life. The timing couldn't be more meaningful. As our nation commemorates its 250th anniversary, there is no better place than the Richmond region, a place that has always been the center of important conversations to host the next generation of leaders. The Richmond region has always been revolutionary. And this June, history will be made as students debate topics shaping our world. Securing this tournament is a major achievement and another sign that the Richmond region is a top destination for event organizers because of our venues, our partners, and our community. This June, we are ready to welcome students and families from around the country and deliver an experience that is truly unforgettable. Thank you very much. And with that, I would like to introduce Misty Roundtree from the Board of Supervisors in the Three Chop District. Thank you.
Supreme Court Justices Sonia Sotomayor and Ketanji Brown Jackson, television personalities Oprah Winfrey and Stephen Colbert, actor-producers Brad Pitt and Jordan Peele. What do all of these people have in common? They are all past participants in the National Speech and Debate Tournament, and they are prime examples of just how far honing the craft of public speaking can take you. I personally am excited to be here because I myself have fond memories of participating on the forensic teams in school growing up. I recall watching my teammates bring to life scenes from literary masterpieces and watching them craft arguments in debates so compelling that it made me rethink things that I thought that I knew about. My years of participation in those programs made me a confident speaker, a critical thinker, and a committed member of one of the most rewarding communities that I've ever been a part of in my entire life. And so I am so excited that students here in Henrico County have access to that world and that we get to be a part of welcoming thousands of incredible students from across the country onto stages across our county. I am filled with gratitude for the hard work of everybody who worked together to make that happen. And now I am humbled that you all thought of Henrico County to be part of this momentous event. You know, sometime in the not so distant future, another local elected official may stand at a podium like this introducing this event, may rattle off the names of famous participants in these national tournaments. And at that point, there may be a local homegrown talent that is in that mix as well. I am so excited and thrilled to introduce Shelley Purser, a Deep Run student and 3-time national qualifier for this tournament, who has qualified in several events this year, including duo interpretation, dramatic interpretation, and program oral interpretation. Shelley, we can't wait to hear from you.
Thank you. I'm excited. When they told me I had the opportunity to talk about my experience with speech today, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to fit it into 2 minutes. Because speech is so many things. It's performance, it's competition, it's art, it's community. But I hope my testament is enough to cover at least part of the impact speech has made on thousands of lives. 4 years ago, during my freshman year, my friend dragged me into an interest meeting for a club called Speech. Truth be told, I had no idea what speech was or how it was any different from debate. But sitting in that meeting, I found myself so compelled by it. The idea of standing in front of an audience, ready to tell a story, but nothing but your voice and your body. I was amazed that anyone could do something like that, let alone across so many categories. Now, I look back as a senior and I can say with confidence, nothing has changed my life more than speech has. Because when you strip away the glamour of props and costumes and slideshows, it leaves you with people and the stories that represent them. As someone who's had the privilege to be in the rooms and cry and laugh and feel with every performance, I've never seen so much passion, and it is nothing short of inspiring. And when you're surrounded by all that heart, it creates a community, one that's allowed me to meet some of the most incredible people, both on and off my team. Something that's hard to imagine when you hear the word competition. And while it is competitive, it is one of the most warm, welcoming environments I've ever had the pleasure of entering. I've come out of these experiences a more well-rounded, confident person, confident enough to even speak here today. And now, as I and many other competitors prepare for the national competition this summer, I greatly look forward to the communion of such a talented group of people. And where better to have all this than Richmond, Virginia, a city with history, culture, diversity, and open arms for the speech community. Thank you. And now, William Waldell.
Hi, my name is William Waddell. I coach speech and debate at Cosby High School, and I am the chair of the Virginia District of the National Speech and Debate Association. Part of my job is helping plan and organize the tournament that qualifies all of our talented young individuals to go to the national tournament. And I hope Heather and Sandy don't kill me, but I'm going to go off script for a second. And I'm going to try to immerse you guys in a tradition that we have in local speech and debate community. It's called the Forensics Clap. Have any of you ever heard of this before? The Forensics Clap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to announce the names of our qualifiers, and all together, after I announce a name, we are going to clap all at once. Like this. Let's practice this. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. And typically when we announce the first place winner, what does everybody tend to do? Stand up. We stand up. I'm going to alter that a little bit. I'm going to just wait until I announce the last name. But what we're going to do when I announce the last name, and I'll give you a cue on that, is that we're all going to stand up and give a standing ovation and applause. Is everybody clear? All right. This is the thing that we do in the Richmond area to help build unity and community. So I'd like to announce the qualifiers from the Richmond area to the National Speech and Debate Tournament in June. And they are from Clover Hill High School, Jasmine Franco. From Clover Hill High School, Lydia Joe. From Collegiate School, Holland Borich. From Collegiate School, Emmett Leroux. From Cosby High School, Connor Preciado. From Cosby High School, Abigail Willis. From Deep Run High School, Isabella Paperman. From Deep Run High School, Shelley Purser. From Deep Run High School, Anna Weitzenhofer. From James River High School, Naomi Fife. From James River High School, Evelyn Gale. From James River High School, Malcolm Hess. From Elsie Bird High School, Chriselle Belcher. From Maggie Walker Governor School, Brenda Shaw. From Monacan High School, Ava Cordovana. And our final qualifier from Monacan High School, please stand and help me recognize Elise Mackey. All right, you guys are great. You guys are great. All right. So, in addition to these qualifiers, we have dozens of alternates and students that are going to be competing in supplemental events as well. I wish we could name them all. At this time, I'd like to return this to Heather for some additional remarks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Billy. This is a really important event for Richmond, not just because of the economic impact, but because speech and debate really changes lives and it makes societies better. I know this because it changed mine. I competed in this same tournament in 1995 in Chicago, a much bigger city, and it was a moment that helped me realize that I had the ability to organize and articulate my thoughts and engage with others that gave me confidence and made me a much more effective person. It is an event I've continued to reflect back on for the rest of my life and career. We're announcing today is the results of years of partnership with Henrico County, Chesterfield County, the City of Richmond, Richmond Regional Tourism, Richmond Forum subscribers, and dozens of local businesses who believed that every student in this region deserves access to that same transformative experience. Because of them, thousands of students have found their voices. And this June, the whole country will see what that investment looks like. I have a couple other things I want to promote with you all. We are going to have a screening of a documentary that follows 5 participants in original oratory in their journey to the national tournament in 2024. The documentary is called Speak, and we have an opportunity to kind of get a preview for what the nationals will be like. On Sunday, May 3rd, if you all would join us at this screening, that begins at 2 p.m. at the Virginia Museum of History and Culture, and it'll be followed by a Q&A with local coaches, students, and alumni. It's a powerful preview of what's coming to Richmond and a great opportunity to understand truly why this work matters. Details are in your press materials, and we would love to see you there. And finally, the ask. We need volunteers. Speech and debate is a very people-intensive activity. An event of this scale succeeds because of people, and we need about 1,000 more sets of hands to pull this off. We're looking for volunteers to help welcome the nation to Richmond. Whether you can give a few hours or a few days, there's a meaningful role for you. You can sign up at www.richmondforum.org/2026. This is a chance to show the country what the Richmond Regional Hospitality looks like, and I really hope you'll be a part of it. Thank you. Please ask us your questions. We have student competitors and coaches here to be interviewed in the front of the room that are ready to talk with you. And that concludes the official portion. We're happy to discuss any of the prospects or logistics with anybody who's interested. Thank you.